Organized space research in India started in 1965 when Vikram Sarabhai, the father of the country's space program, formulated its main objective of self-reliance in space technology. Launch of Integrated Guided Missile Development Program in 1983 and Light Combat Aircraft Program in 1993 marked the start of aerospace research in defense. These have propelled the country into the league of top 10 achievers in aerospace technology in the world. Many individuals have contributed in great measure to this achievement. As Aero India 2019 commences its 12th edition, we take a look at women achievers in the field of aerospace. Sarla Thakral was the first Indian woman to fly an aircraft. Born in 1914, she earned an aviation pilot license at the age of 21. Prem Mathur became the first woman to get commercial pilot's license in 1947. In 1956, Durba Banerjee was inducted as the first woman pilot of Indian Airlines. The first woman Air Marshal of the Indian Air Force, Air Marshal Padmavati, was the first woman officer to come out of the Defence Service Staff College. Karnal-born Kalpana Chawla was the first woman of Indian origin to reach space. Sunita Williams of Indo-Slovenian descent holds the record for the most spacewalk time for a woman. Flying Officer Gunjan Saxena and Flight Lieutenant Sri Vidya became the first women pilots to fly into a combat zone during the Kargil War. Avani Chaturvedi, Bhavna Kant and Mohana Singh have already scripted history by becoming the first ever women supersonic jet fighter pilots of the Indian Air Force. Indian women have also challenged the stereotype that aeroscience in India is a male preserve. Women scientists in DRDO, ISRO and CSIR have made the country proud in this cutting-edge technological area. J. Manjula has the privilege of becoming the first woman Director General, Electronic System of DRDO. A noted expert in the country's electronic warfare program, she is currently spearheading a number of development activities in integrated EW systems for all platforms.
We have good number of women scientists, fortunately, in our cluster. These women scientists are are contributing a lot to, for example, in the case of LRDE, for an Uttam radar for LCA Mark 1A. So there's a very good percentage of women scientists working for this. We have a SAR project, a synthetic aperture radar project, in which mainly the women scientists are contributing. And one satellite payload, that is Kautilya, wherein women scientists are working in developing advanced ELINT system for the satellite, as a satellite payload. And you already met a lot of scientists in airborne early warning system. Their major percentage of them either through software development or the payload development, also women are contributing a lot. We are proud to have all these women in our cluster, and their contribution is very, very valuable to us.
Dr. Tessie Thomas, Director General Aeronautics at DRDO, spearheads the flagship aero programs like LCA, AEW&C and Tapas UAV. She is well known for her earlier contribution to India's long-range Agni missile program. Sterling contributions of Suma Varghese and Dr. Raj Lakshmi Menon has led to the induction of India's first indigenously developed airborne early warning and control system into the Indian Air Force. Shashikala Sinha is the Project Director, Endo-Atmospheric Interceptor Missiles for Indian Ballistic Missile Defence Program. Her outstanding contribution has led to 4 consecutive successful trials of the missile system. V. Pramila of DRDL is an expert in the design and development of mission planning system for BrahMos supersonic missile and is currently working on RF Seeker for terminal guidance.
And I was one among those ad hoc scientists recruited by Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. That time for IGMDP projects, he recruited ad hoc scientists. And we all were inducted and we were encouraged, all youngsters were encouraged to take initiative and to give suggestions, and then we were given a lot of freedom to work. That was very interesting and challenging environment was provided for us. And we have been working in various technologies and developed a lot of products The whole journey has been very challenging, and then there were a lot of ups and downs, and it has been a successful journey.
UVV Krishnaveni has made exemplary contribution in the development and induction of ES, Electronic Intelligence Subsystems for Manned and Unmanned Surveillance Aircraft. Asha Garg of ADE is the Project Director for Flight Control System for LCA and is responsible for flight control software for all manned and unmanned programs of DRDO.
Software development area posed more of the challenges. We are in the IT hub Bangalore, and we keep losing the people to the MNCs, and we have to keep training the people again and again. So in fact, my group is a women major group. We have more of women than men working in the group, and we hardly care about the timings of the day, or we are able to balance the home, and here I have a good strength of women who has backed me up for achieving what we have today.
Padmavati of ADA is the Group Director Mission Management Systems and is leading the development of open architecture-based mission and display software for LCA.
Here we are in front of Tejas, which is a 4.5 generation of aircraft which has completed its IOC, an indigenously developed product which has completed around 4,200 sorties of LSP and 1,000 sorties in this. After successful completion of IOC, we have completed FOC tasks, which includes BVR and air-to-air refueling, and country is capable of developing any aircraft indigenously with this effort.
V. Sundari of ADA is the Group Director, Weapon Delivery System with specialization in weapon delivery algorithms proved in LCA.
Our group in avionics and weapon system have developed the weapon algorithms for the air-to-ground weapons and also air-to-air weapons. And it is all indigenously developed, and also the total development cycle, like the design, development, testing, certification, and also going on board, offline analysis, everything is indigenously made. Also we have made the tools which are very much required for the analysis, and also to have the fix for the onboard algorithm. So the total algorithm for the air-to-ground and air-to-air, especially for the R-73 and also all the types of bombs, are indigenously developed, and they are flying and cleared for FOC.
Gracie Phillip, the first woman regional director in Samilac, has established the independent verification and validation and certification process for airborne embedded software for LCA, Jaguar and Mirage upgrades. Women in defense aerospace have comprehensively established their credentials, paving the way for many more to follow in their footsteps. Achievements of women scientists in ISRO and CSIR NAL are awe-inspiring and an outstanding example of their technical brilliance. TK Anuradha, Director SATCOM Program at ISRO Headquarters, the first woman project director at ISRO for geostationary satellites, has commendable expertise in design and configuration of satellites for communication, remote sensing and navigation applications. Dr. Lalitambika is the director of ISRO's Human Space Flight Program. The highly decorated scientist has been associated with the autopilot design of PSLV and GSLV. Dr. Lata Shri, Senior Principal Scientist NAL, has made significant contributions to the flight dynamic modeling for LCA and SARAS. Dr. M. Sujatha, Senior Principal Scientist, is a specialist in the area of failure analysis and accident investigation and has worked on over 900 cases pertaining to high-tech areas of aircraft engines and structures. India's aerospace odyssey has traversed as the nation steps up the technology ladder.